You have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
The emphasis on the word uninterrupted was unmistakable in 2020's final presidential debate. A mute button was added to prevent a replay of the interruptive first debate between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden.
Why would you answer that question? Radical left.
Muting a candidate when the other is speaking was the first major change to the presidential debates since adding a town hall-style debate in 1992. What else can be done? One idea is to conduct a case study,
where you just sort of lay out a situation typical of what a president might face. I mean, you wouldn't use a real country by name, but you could come up with a scenario here and then make them react in real time and see how that goes.
The debate would start with, here's the issue or the situation. You have 30 minutes or whatever it is to meet with your consultants and advisors, and then we want you to come back with a position.
Because we know a president doesn't operate typically in isolation, so it might be kind of interesting to see, how do they do in a group setting where they have to improvise.
And then we'll have a debate about how you arrived at that decision, and then the quality of those decisions.
Another idea: hold a free-flowing conversation on a popular podcast.
What if you had Trump and Biden on Joe Rogan's podcast? No audience, just the three of them, 4 hours, and let Joe Rogan get him talking and see how they stand up.
I want to talk about North Korea. I do want to turn to 10 seconds, Mr. President.
And while the mute button was used for initial responses to questions, there is an argument to add a referee along with the moderator.
If you ask a question and they don't answer it, you should ask it again until they answer it. Sort of that, and all of that is the moderator's job. And it's very hard to do that job if you're also parsing how many minutes people are speaking or whose turn it is.
The Commission on Presidential Debates has 4 years to consider different formats, but how much can really change?
But the obstacle has always been the participants. They don't want to do anything that makes an already risky situation that much riskier.
In this moment where candidates, again, no teleprompter, no notes, no aides, that it's the real candidate that they're getting. So, beyond we could try all sorts of things to make the interactions more effective, but that's not to ensure that the candidates are going to play along.
Steve Reddish, VOA News, Washington.